ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜಿನ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಅಡಿಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಕ್ವಾಂಟೈಸೇಷನ್, ಕನ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಕೂಲಮ್ಸ್ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಡೈಪೋಲ್. Then we have derived the expression for electric field to dipole on its axis and equatorial line. Then one of the very important law in electrostatic, Gauss law ಅನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. And we have studied three major applications of Gauss law. Now today let's try to have some problems on electric charges and field based on the relations what you have studied in this chapter. ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಲೆಕ್ಕಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಲೆಕ್ಕವನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್? 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಂಟೈಸೇಷನ್. Q is equal to Ne. Q ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ -1.6 into 10 power minus 19 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Now we have to find the value of N. Have the cross multiplication. N is equal to 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ by 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 ಕೂಲಮ್. ಕೂಲಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. 1 divided by 1.6 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿ 0.625 10 power minus 19 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ 10 power plus 19. ಒಂದು 10 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಮೆಥಡಿಗೆ ತರೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ನೊಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ 6.25 110 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, 10 ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯಿತು, 10 power 18 electron. This is so many number of electrons are going to form 1 coulomb. 6.25 into 10 power 18 electrons are going to form 1 coulomb. Next problem. What is the charge associated due to 2 into 10 power 12 electrons? 2 into 10 power 12 electrons ಇಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? From the quantization, Q is equal to Ne. Number of electrons is 2 into 10 power 12. Charge of each electron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Then multiply 2 into 1.6, 3.2, 10 power plus 12, 10 power minus 19, 10 power minus 7. Therefore, the total charge due to 2 into 10 power 12 electrons is 3.2 into 10 power minus 7 coulomb. Next problem. How many electrons must removed from an electrically neutral plate to give it a positive charge of 1 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb? 1 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb ಅಂದರೆ 1 ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಕೂಲಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಇಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? Q is equal to Ne, quantization formula. Total charge we have to make in the plate is 1 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb. Every electron is having a charge of 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Number of electrons we have to remove, we have to calculate, cross multiply. N is equal to 1 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb divided by 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Coulomb vanishes. 1 divided by 1.6, 0.625. 10 power minus 19 ಅನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗೋಣ. 10 power plus 19 minus 9, 10 power plus 10 electrons. 110 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ 6.25 into 10 power 9 electrons. So many 6.25 into 10 power 9 electrons constitute 1 nano coulomb of charge in that neutral plate. Next problem. How many electrons would have to be removed from a copper penny to leave it with a positive charge of 10 power minus 7 coulomb? ಒಂದು ಕಾಪರ್ ಪೆನ್ನಿ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕಾಪರ್ ಪೆನ್ನಿಯಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ತೆಗೆಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಾಪರ್ ಪೆನ್ನಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ 10⁻⁷ ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊರ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ quantization equation Q is equal to Ne, the charge on the penny, copper penny should be 1 into 10⁻⁷ ಕೂಲಮ್. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿನ ಬೆಲೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19 ಕೂಲಮ್. Number of electrons you have to remove n, cross multiply it, n is equal to 1 into 10⁻⁷ ಕೂಲಮ್ divided by 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19 ಕೂಲಮ್. 1 divided by 1.6, 0.625. 10⁻⁷, 10⁻⁻19 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 10⁻+19 -7, 10⁻12 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು 10 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. 6.25 into 10⁻11 electrons constitute plus 10⁻⁻7 coulomb of charge on that copper penny. Next problem. If a body gives out 10⁻9 electrons every second, ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು 10⁻9 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಎ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಟ್? ಹಾಗೆ ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಬೇಕು? ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 10⁻9 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೊರಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10⁻9 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೊರ ಹಾಕೋದ್ರಿಂದ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ 1 second ಈಸ್, using the quantization formula Q is equal to Ne. In every 1 second 10⁻9 electrons are removed. Every electron is having a charge of 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19 coulomb. Then 10⁻+9 into 10⁻⁻9, 10⁻⁻19 plus 9, 10⁻⁻10 ಆಯಿತು. Q is equal to 1.6 into 10⁻⁻10 coulomb. It is the charge gained by the body in 1 second. Then to get a charge of 1 coulomb, what is the time required? Time taken to charge 1.6 into 10⁻⁻10 coulomb is 1 second. 1 second ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1.6 into 10⁻⁻10 coulomb ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. Then time taken for 1 coulomb is 1.6 into 10⁻⁻10 coulomb ಗೆ 1 second ಆದರೆ 1 coulomb ಗೆ 1 divided by 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19 into 1 coulomb. Then 10⁻⁻10 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ 1 ರಿಂದ 1.6 ಅನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. On dividing 1 divided by 1.6, 0.625. 10⁻⁻10 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 10⁻�10 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 10⁻+10 1/10 ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ 6.25 into 10⁻9 seconds. Then ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಿದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಇದು, ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡೋಣ. If I divide this by 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 24 hours and 365 days, I am converting the second into years. Then this 6.25 into 10⁻9 second will be 198.18 years. Imagine ಒಂದು ಕೂಲಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹಾಗಿರೋ 1 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದಂತಹ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. What is the force between two small charged spheres having charges 2 into 10⁻⁻7 coulomb and 3 into 10⁻⁻7 coulomb placed 30 centimeter apart in air? ಏರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 30 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The charge on the sphere is 2 into 10⁻⁻7 coulomb and 3 into 10⁻⁻7 coulomb. ಅವುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Now let's try to understand this problem. Imagine the two charged spheres. One is having a charge q1 is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 coulomb, and another is having a charge of 3 into 10 power minus 7 coulomb. They have been separated by a distance of 30 centimeter. Convert to SI 0.30 meter. They are placed in air. Now we have to find the force between them. The expression which is going to define the force between two charges, the law expression defining the force between two charges is Coulomb's law. Then from Coulomb's law, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Now substitute the values. We know that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to 9 into 10 power 9. It is the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught in SI. Then what is the charge q1? 2 into 10 power minus 7. Charge q2? 3 into 10 power minus 7. The distance between them 0.30 r square. 0.30 square. Now simplify this. 9 into 2 18. 18 3s are 54. 10 power minus 7 minus 7. 10 power minus 14. Minus 14 into 10 power 9, 10 power minus 5. In the denominator 0.3 whole square 0.09. Now divide 54 by 0.09, 600 into 10 power minus 5. Simplify it. 600 convert it into 6 into 10 power 2. 6 into 10 power 2 plus 10 power minus 5, 10 power 3 Newton. This is the force between the two charges. Next problem. Calculate Coulomb force between alpha particles separated by a distance of 3.2 into 10 power minus 15 meter in air. We have to find the Coulombian force between alpha particles. Charge ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, q1 q2 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡಿ, alpha particle ಅಂದಾಗ we should remember alpha particle is a doubly ionized helium. Doubly ionized helium have two electronic charges He plus two electronic charges ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. Therefore using that we will calculate the charge on the helium. Two alpha particles which are terming as q1 and q2, they have been separated by a distance of 3.2 into 10 power minus 15 meter. They are placed in air. Now we have to calculate Coulombian force between them. Before that, let's calculate the value of q1 and q2. q1 is the charge on alpha particle, which is He++. Therefore q1 and q2 is equal to Ne. Number of electrons we have removed from helium is 2 electrons. E value 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Therefore 3.2 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb is the charge on the alpha particles. Now let's calculate the force between them using Coulomb's law of electrostatics. Now from Coulomb's law, 1 by F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Substitute the values. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 9 into 10 power 9. q1 3.2 into 10 power minus 19. q2 3.2 into 10 power minus 19. R value 3.2 into 10 power minus 15. R square irodrinda 3.2 into 10 power minus 15 whole square. Now simplify this equation. 3.2 into 3.2 denominator kuda 3.2 whole square, 2 times multiplication ide, cancel 3.2 cancel aitu. Then remaining is 9 into 10 power minus 19 minus 19, 10 power minus 38, 10 power minus 38 into 10 power 9 minus 38 plus 9, 10 power minus 29. 10 power minus 15 whole square ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Then in the denominator 10 power minus 30. Now 10 power minus 30 ಅನ್ನ numerator ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 10 power plus 30. 10 power plus 30 into 10 power minus 29. 30 minus 29 becomes 10 power 1. 10 power 1 is nothing but 10. 10 nines are 90 Newton is the force between two alpha particles. Next problem. Calculate the distance between two protons such that the electrical force between them is equal to weight of either. Calculate the distance between two protons. ಎರಡು ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಗಳ ದೂರವನ್ನು ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ the electrical force between them, Coulombian force between ಅವುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ Coulombian force is equal to weight of either, ಅವುಗಳ ತೂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮವಾಗಿದೆ. Mass of the proton ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಯಾನೆ 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Then we are having two protons. The proton is having a charge of plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. They have been separated by a distance r which you have to calculate. Then it is defined that the force of repulsion, ಎರಡು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ the force of repulsion between them is equal to weight of proton. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟಾನಿನ ತೂಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮವಾಗಿದೆ. The repulsive force is given by Coulombian force 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ weight of the proton from Newton's second law, F is equal to mg. ಇಲ್ಲಿ m ಅಂದ್ರೆ mass of the proton into acceleration due to gravity, m into g. Then we have to calculate the value of r value. Then substitute the values. 1 by epsilon 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 power 9. q1 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. q2 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Mass of the proton 1.67 into 10 power minus 27. Acceleration due to gravity 9.8. We have to find the value of r square. Now cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ rearrange ಮಾಡೋಣ. r square cross multiply ಆಯಿತು. Then r square is equal to 9 into 10 power 9 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 divided by 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 into 9.8. ಈ ಒಂದು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ಸ್. Simplify this. Multiply 1.6 into 1.6 into 9. Then 1.67 and 9.8. Powers ಅನ್ನು simplify ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 10 power minus 19, 10 power minus 19, 10 power minus 38. 10 power minus 38 into 10 power 9, 10 power minus 29 divided by 10 power minus 27. Make use of the calculators. Then on simplifying the value 1.4077 into 10 power minus 27 numerator ಹೋದರೆ 10 power plus 27 ಆಯಿತು. 10 power plus 27 into 10 power minus 29, 10 power minus 2. Then divided by 100, 0.014077. Now transpose square ಅನ್ನು transpose ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ square root ಆಯಿತು. Find the square root. R is equal to 0.1186 meter. It is the distance between two protons such that the electrical force is equal to the weight of either. Let's have the next problem. The electrostatic force on small sphere of a charge 0.4 microcoulomb due to another small sphere of charge minus 0.8 microcoulomb in air is 0.2 Newton. What is the distance between two spheres and what is the force on the second sphere due to the first? ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಎರಡು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ. each are having the charges. q1 is equal to 0.4 microcoulomb and another is q2 is equal to minus 0.8 microcoulomb. They have been separated by a distance r. That value we have to calculate. Since they are having opposite polarity, they are having an attractive force. That force is 0.2 Newton. Now using Coulomb's law, let's calculate the value of the distance between them. From Coulomb's law, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Substitute the values. The force between those two spheres is 0.2 Newton. Value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 9 into 10 power 9. Value of Q1 is 0.4 into 10 power minus 6. Q2 0.8 into 10 power minus 6 microcoulomb 10 power minus 6. Then we have to find the value of R. To get R, cross multiply and get the value of R to the left hand side. Then R square is equal to 9 into 10 power 9, 0.4 into 10 power minus 6, 0.8 into 10 power minus 6 divided by 0.2. Now simplify this using the calculators. Then 9 into 0.4 into 0.8 divided by 0.2 is equal to 14.4. 10 power plus 9 into 10 power minus 6 into 10 power minus 6 minus 6 minus 6 minus 12 plus 9 minus 3. Then R square is equal to 14.4 into 10 power minus 3. 10 power minus 3 ಅನ್ನು ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ತನ್ನಿ 10 power plus 3 ಆಯಿತು 10 power plus 3 is 1000. Then divide 14.4 by 1000, it is 0.0144. Now transpose R square ಅನ್ನು transpose ಮಾಡಿ. Then R equals square root of 0.0144. Then taking the square root, the distance between the two spheres is 0.12 meter. Then what is the force on the second sphere due to first? We have studied the Coulombian law. The Coulombian force is agrees with Newton's third law of motion. That is, for every force there is an equal and opposite force. As the first sphere is applied, so the force on the first sphere due to second is 0.2 Newton. In the same way, the force on second sphere due to first sphere will be again 0.2 Newton. Therefore, the force on second sphere due to the first sphere is 0.2 Newton. Let's have the next problem. The sum of 2 point charges is 7 microcoulomb. They repel each other with a force of 1 Newton kept 30 centimeter apart in air or free space. Calculate the value of each charge. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸಿನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪಾಠಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎರಡು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗಳ ಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಯಾನೆ, ಆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Let's see how we are going to solve. Let's try to understand the problem. There are 2 point charges having the values Q1 and Q2. ಈ values ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Then they have been separated by a distance of 30 centimeter, 30 into 10 power minus 2 meter. The force of repulsion between them, ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Therefore they are having a force of repulsion between them is 1 Newton. 1 Newton ಅಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅವುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಇದೆ. Then let's make use of Coulomb's law. From Coulomb's law, it has been given that Q1 plus Q2 is 7 microcoulomb, 7 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb. Now let's make use of Coulomb's law. From Coulomb's law, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Then substitute the values. Force is 1 Newton. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 9 into 10 power 9. Q1 Q2 values ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. The value of R is 30 into 10 power minus 2. R square 30 into 10 power minus 2 whole square. Now we need the value of Q1 and Q2. Cross multiply. On cross multiplication, Q1 into Q2 equals 1 into 30 square is 900. 10 power minus 2 whole square, 10 power minus 4, 9 into 10 power 9 denominator ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Therefore Q1 Q2 value ಸಿಕ್ತು. Now simplify this value. Then Q1 and Q2 is equal to 100 into 10 power plus 9 ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಹೋಯಿತು, minus 10 power minus 9 ಆಯಿತು. 10 power minus 9, 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 13. Then ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ rearrange ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. 110 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 10 into 10 power minus 12 coulomb square. This is the value of Q1 and Q2. Dear students, see here we are having a value of sum of two products Q1 plus Q2. ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ two objects q1 and q2 ಎರಡು ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಸಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. then let's try to find the value of q1 and q2. it's a simple algebra the equations ಅನ್ನು identities ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು. let's see. we know that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. now add and subtract 2ab. then a square plus b square minus 2ab becomes a minus b whole square. then 2ab plus 2ab becomes 4ab. now transpose plus 4ab, a minus b whole square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. using this equation we can find the value of q1 minus q2. then let's see how we are going to find the value of q1 minus q2. q1 minus q2 whole square is equal to q plus q2 whole square minus 4q1 q2 minus 4q1 q2. now substitute the values. q1 plus q2 7 into 10 power minus 6, q1 into q2 10 into 10 power minus 6. on simplifying, q1 minus q2 whole square equals 7 square is 49, 10 power minus 6 whole square 10 power minus 12, 4 into 10 40 into 10 power minus 12. take the common factor as 10 power minus 12 ಅನ್ನು common factor ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. 49 minus 40 9 into 10 power minus 12. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ q1 minus q2 is equal to square root of 9 into 10 power minus 12. 9 in a square root 3 ಆಯಿತು. 10 power minus 12 square root ತೆಗೆಯೋದು. law of indices ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ whole power half ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. a power m whole power n is equal to a power m into n. a 10 power minus 12 whole power half ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. minus 12 into half 1 by minus 12 into half 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. then 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. ನಮಗೆ q1 plus q2 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, q1 minus q2 ನಾವೇ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. then let's solve them simultaneous equations ಏಕಕಾಲಿಕ ಸಮೀಕರಣಗಳು from 193. q1 plus q2 is equal to 7 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. q1 minus q2 is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. now by adding plus q2 minus q2 vanishes. then q1 plus q1 2q1, 7 plus 3 10 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. 10 power minus 6 ಅನ್ನು ಕಾಮನ್ ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 7 plus 3 10 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. to get the value of q1 cross multiply. q1 is equal to 10 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್ divided by 2. now divided 10 by 2 is 5. therefore the value of charge q1 is 5 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. now substitute the value of q1 in equation 1 or equation 3 or equation 2. q1 plus q2 ನಲ್ಲಾರು substitute ಮಾಡಿ, q1 minus q2 ನಲ್ಲಾರು substitute ಮಾಡಿ, q1 into q2 ನಲ್ಲಾರು substitute ಮಾಡಿ, then find the value of q2. here I am making use of q1. now substitute from q1. let's find the value of q2. q2 value ಅನ್ನು substitute ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. q1 ಅನ್ನು substitute ಮಾಡಿ, q1 ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ q1 ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೈನಸ್ q1 ಆಯಿತು. then substitute the value of q1. 5 into 10 power minus 6. take the common factor 10 power minus 6. 7 minus 5 is 2. therefore q2 is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 6 ಕೂಲಮ್. then we got the value of q1 and q2. ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳ ಸಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಾವು ಅವುಗಳ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಮಲ್ಟೇನಿಯಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. Dear students, today we have learned some basic problems on electric charges and fields. In next session, we try to have some very important problems for 5 marks. ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸುದೀರ್ಘವಾದ ಲೆಕ್ಕಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನ ಲೆಕ್ಕಗಳು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.